is the
never gonna work again.
Let's do it. Will the WGA go on? And people should know like who you are. Like you were screenwriter, you had a writing partner, you sold stuff, some films, a lot of films got made.
Yeah.
But I want to get to that question in a minute. But like give people your background so they can, back up what you're saying.
Yeah, well, my first job out of college, I got a job at a studio, Fox, and I was like a coordinator. I learned a bunch of stuff there. Then I went to work for Carl Masick in Streamline Pictures, who brought all the anime over.
Yeah.
In the 90s. So I was very heavily involved in the first company that, brought all the anime over. We brought Akira over. We did all that stuff. Then somehow I bullshitted my way into producing a movie I think I was only 27 or 28. It was like $1 million film. I didn't know what I was doing. I just said I knew what I was doing and got hired. And then from there, I got more producing gigs. I produced the first sci-fi original motion picture called Soul Keeper, the very first one they ever did. Produced some big music videos, got nominated for a Video Music Award. Then produced a couple other independent films. I did one with like David Boreanaz and some things. And then I was like, I can write. So I started writing. And then before you knew it, I sold like 50, 60 scripts or optioned them and just, had about 20 movies made. And I just had 2 made last year, one with Josh Duhamel. And I produced a movie with Kyle Gallner, when I wrote, when I produced. So yeah, I'm always working. So I'm not complaining about the film business because I'm out of work. I've been working like crazy and I'm producing like 3 films right now, but it is very interesting times.
But you're not necessarily in the system, so to speak.
No, not anymore. I was for a few years. And then I also talk about it in my book. It's like literally, I don't know what happened, but about 2016 when Trump got elected, I guess he took office 2017, and all the streamers kind of got weird. I suddenly my agent goes, I can't get your job. You're white. Just out of nowhere. It started happening like crazy, So, and like all the time, like can't put you up for that. You're white. Can't get that. You're white. They don't want a white person for that. I mean, they would just tell you. I had a white agent. He didn't care about, he was cool. He would just say, you're white. I can't white. Let's not waste our time. So I kind of ended up getting just pushed out of the system, It wasn't that I didn't want to be part of it. I sold a TV show to ABC and got paid a lot of money to write a few pilots, but they never got made. But most of my experience is in features.
I don't know if you saw that Woody Allen movie called The Front. He didn't direct it. He started it. And it's about someone who hires, Woody Allen to be a writer.
During the blacklist era.
Couldn't you have hired a black person to just pretend to be you and sell some scripts? Why not?
Thought about it.
We should remake The Front and make it about today.
Yeah.
Look up that's a very obscure movie. Woody Allen only was acting in it. He didn't make it. He normally is a writer director, but that movie like really stuck him out. It's like, it's about the blacklist.
And look,
are the current times we're in, like we're going through another blacklist phase? Because coming out as and you're very independent. I don't think you're conservative necessarily or one way or another. You're very middle of the road. You're like me. I'm a 90s liberal trapped in the present.
Yeah. Like Joe Rogan, and people don't fit in anywhere anymore.
Yeah. Just don't, or as they call us sometimes, Nazis or fascists. But I'm just like, we're living in this weird time. I mean, it's kind of like a new blacklist, because literally I saw if you come out as conservative in Hollywood, it's they're not celebrating you. That if you come out, if you're trans or gay, they're all over. You're great. You're amazing. Yeah. How brave. You come out as conservative, you're just a target. It's weird how the media has vilified groups of people to a way that I think is very destructive for society.
Yeah, and the thing is too that's sad is for an industry that's supposed to be so open-minded and creative, like they're all in lockstep 99% of the time. If you say something against it doesn't have to be anything ridiculous. You just kind of say something like, and they'll be like, what? And you're like, okay, never mind. Yeah. So it's like, but again, it's that perspective that's theirs. That's not the rest of the world.
Right. Well, it's weird because we're like, it's like kind of feel like the invasion of the Body Snatchers. You could do a new. Why don't you reboot that, Jim, and do it today? They remade that movie many times. They was the Kevin McCarthy version in the 50s. They made the one with Donald Sutherland.
The Abel Ferrara version's awesome.
Abel Ferrara. Why not redo it in Hollywood about everyone thinking the same? Because I get that feeling like I will overhear conversations. I'm shocked what people will be willing to say publicly about other Americans and people that are my friends, right? Yeah. It's shocking what they feel safe saying out loud when you're like, that's a horrible thing to say about other people. I'm kind of like, I don't know who owns the rights to invasion
to the front.
Probably MGM or something. But yeah, no, it's like, I mean, I don't know how many times I went to meetings like after Trump got elected where people were like, that fucking Trump. And they just assumed like all 12 people in the room just all thought identical to them. You know, we're doing these diatribes and things. It's like, okay, all right. And can we talk about the movie or the TV show, you know, that we're talking about? You know, it would take forever to get there. So
I feel like it's dominated conversation in a way that's not good.
I was just going to say, I don't think it matters as much anymore because, you know, the streamers and the studios and everybody are gasping to make money. So if you've got something like, you know, if the most right-wing guy showed up with the next weapons and they thought they could make $300 million, I don't think they'd give a shit now.